Okay, so my name is Holly, and this is going to be my first YouTube video. I received a package from Yoseka Stationery yesterday night and waited till this morning to open it with you guys. So, yeah, let's get started. My desk is a mess, so I'll apologize for that. Alright, yeah, so let's move some stuff around. I'm gonna take a sip of Diet Coke. I'm not really a coffee person. I like cold caffeine, so if I do have coffee, I typically will have iced coffee. But yeah, so I did slit it open already so that I could be ready to go this morning. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna turn off the heat. Yikes, I'm in Chicago, so I don't know if that's a good call, but it's just really, really loud, so I'm not sure if this is picking up. So let me check. Okay, maybe you heard that, maybe not. All right. Okay, so let's see, what do I have to do today? Tuesday, film first YouTube video, obviously. Edit video, create account, upload video. Okay, those are kind of big things I'll have to do later today. And yeah, I will go ahead with this unboxing. So I like to save these like everybody else. I usually just put it on my calendar on the date that I get it, but right now I'm going to put it just over here. I also will rip this up later and kind of just take that and stick it in my planner. If there's time, I'll show you that too. If you want, put this down here. All right, so give me 2 stickers, love, and a card. Thanks as always, Holly. Have fun matching. Have fun swatching with the Hocoro pens. Knit then. Very cool. Love. All right. So, oh, I forgot to put the candles on. I'm like all over the place. I'm sure everybody is when they do their first video, but yeah. Anyways, I'm really nervous. I don't know if you can tell. Okay. So, Hocoro, the whole reason we're here, let's see, what do we have? What did I get? Okay. So, Hocoro, this is by Sailor. The brand is Sailor, and they have Hocoro pens. These are dip pens. This one is a fine nibbed dip pen. This one is a 2mm calligraphy pen, so it has straight edge. And then this one is a Fude pen. Let me see, does this have an F on it? Well, I guess I'll see when I get open. I'm wondering how they signify fine versus Fude, because they both start with an F, but I'm sure I will find out. Anyways, in this line, they also have, I didn't get, is a medium and a 1.0mm calligraphy pen. So those are the two that are missing here. All of these you can either get in the gray barrel or the white barrel. So I could have gotten fine in a gray barrel. I could have gotten these in white barrels, but these ones are a little bit special. They have a feed, a plastic feed that you can remove or keep in there, right there where the heart is. And so I just wanted to signify to myself that these were going to be the feeded pens, and I'll explain what that means later. All right, so let's open this up. Sorry, I'm just reading. Okay. Classic. All right, I can definitely read this. No, I'm just kidding. But the photos kind of tell the story. And I think whatever's written on the back, or the photos on the back, kind of just show me. This is going to show you that this is a portable dip pen. You can take this out. Okay. Okay, take it out. This one has an F on it, like I suspected. And you can put it on. So what's great about this is that after you're done using it, you can take it out and you can flip it back in on itself. I know a lot of people will maybe drop them and they'll bend and get ruined. So this is a really nice option for dip pens. Okay. Just going to kind of clean up as I go. All right, this is the 2mm calligraphy pen. That one was easy. And this one, as you can see, has the plastic feed inside it. I'm not sure if this is like working. Okay. Guess this is the first time I've looked. Okay, so this is the plastic feed in there. And you can see there's a hole. It's kind of poking through the hole, but you can take this out. I'm not going to take it out, but you can take it out. And it holds ink in there for a longer, I mean, when you dip your pen in, it'll hold the ink in the back so that when you're writing, this can last a lot longer. And what I'll do later in the video is I will do a writing sample with it on, and then I'll take it off, and then I'll do a writing sample with it off, and we'll see how many lines we get on an A5 page. So, all right, and on to the next one. Hey, Raja. Raja's my cat. He's off screen right now, but he's curious what's going on. It's like you talking to yourself. Okay, so this is the fude nib, and fude in Japanese means brush, and so it is kind of looks like it's bent a little bit. The nib looks like it's bent, and that makes it the text that you're writing out kind of look like it's brush lettered, supposedly. So we'll try that out. So this is a non-accidental bend. They did that on purpose. And this is actually, a fude nib is usually a very expensive calligraphy pen, or not calligraphy pen, it's usually a very expensive fountain pen if it has a fude nib on it. But this is a very, very affordable, they're all the same. Actually, these ones are $17 because they have the feed, and this one's $16, I believe. And put that away for now. Okay. So at this point, I am going to pause the video and just see if anything has been picked up. Okay, so everything was picked up. That's great. I noticed a couple things. So, because I watched it. So I noticed a couple things, and one thing I noticed was when I opened this, I mispronounced Othen's name. I said Nithin. I don't know why. I know his name is Othen. I have his stamp. I purchased that from Yoseka, and it's the fox. The fox jumped over the brown lazy dog or whatever. Brown, yeah. So, anyways, I have that stamp that he made. His name's Othen. I don't know why I thought Nithin, but I wanted to correct myself on that. So, as you can see, this is from Othen. Little note that he wrote on there for me. And I also noticed that when I tried to show you balls, oops, sorry. I tried to show this to you. You couldn't even see the F on it. I'm still not sure if you can see it. Don't know how they do this. Yeah, so there's an F on there signifying that it's the fine version. Okay, fine. This one, okay, I want to see. This one says 2 millimeters. And then that's the bead. You know what? I'm going to keep them all open actually. Okay, I'm getting better at opening them. That's at least a good thing. And then the Fude nib. Let's see. This has an F on it as well, but you can also see that it's bent. So I was right. They both have F's on them. The nib. Feed. Sorry. Cool. And yeah, the colors signify different colors of the nibs. I can also take this off. You can take it off, and I can swap it with this barrel because they're the exact same. They're just different colors. But like I said, since this has the feed and this one doesn't, I kind of just want to keep them that way. You can also buy these nibs separately. You know, if you purchase this by itself, and I have all these and I want a medium nib, I can just purchase this in medium. You can also purchase the feeds separately, and it's just, you know, a little piece of plastic that does wonders, I've heard. So we will demonstrate that for you guys. Okay. Is that all I wanted to fix? I think that's all. Oh, also, I figured you guys probably want to know, if you didn't notice already, but this is not the Pilot Vanishing Point. This is the Irofa Majan A1 Press retractable fountain pen, and it's my favorite fountain pen that I have just because it's retractable. It's so easy to, you know, write something quickly and then put it away while I'm thinking about what I'm going to write next. This is maybe $30 worth of a pen on Amazon. I got it, and the Pilot Vanishing Point I think is like $170, and so I was like, let me just try this, and I actually love this. I mean, it hard starts like if I don't use it for 2 days, it'll hard start. Maybe even 1 day it'll hard start, but you know, it's kind of still worth it for me. There'll be like pages in here where I'm, you know, hard starting it, so, but whatever, like that's okay. I'll show you a little writing sample. Let's see. Majan, please correct me. I like saying things correctly, so yeah, A1 press, and it is an extra fine nib, and I actually have this inked with De Atramentis. Is it De Atramentis or De Atramentis? I've been saying De Atramentis, so that's just until I hear otherwise. De Atramentis, and I did the archive ink in this, a la Lindsay Scribbles. recommendation of a good black ink that you can, you know, highlight over, you know, after it's dried for like 5 seconds at least or something. So yeah. I think I have, it's not in there. Okay, I'm gonna put, oh yeah, here it is. I cut this down. It's like a blotting paper, so put that in there. It dried by that time, but oh well, that's what I typically do if I close it right away. So I was going to do this in my Hobonichi Techo 2023. Now, this is the spring version, A6, A5, but it is so big that it would really be a struggle for me, you know, to open it up and start writing. Okay. See, it's, you know, some of the tape is coming up already. Trader Joe's. This is, I'm going off subject right now, but I just wanted to show you this. I got an A5 Techo. My husband got me the Hobonichi A5 Techo this year for Christmas. I opened it early, obviously. And I did an ink swatch or pen testing. Yeah, kind of a currently inked in this section. Just to see, you know, if there was bleed through or anything like that. And it's pretty good with all my inks. I think the one that I had an issue with was mostly the Lamy Safari, but I don't think it's really the Lamy Safari's fault. I think it was the ink. So I did Diatramentus document ink, blue black, and for some reason that one kind of went through. I also think that this nib, I bought it as an extra fine, but it is not extra fine. I did not like the nib that it came with, so I took it to micro mesh, and maybe I overdid it. I think it has a little bit of baby's bottom, and it's also very, very smooth, and it hard starts sometimes, so I think I kind of messed it up, but I think I can also fix it, so we'll see. But it's not its fault, so yeah. This one did good. Noodler's Neopon Set Ebonite. Just kidding. That's the pen. The Diamine Winter Spice did pretty good on there. Okay. So, yeah. If I were to do it today, it would be Tuesday the 12th, because I'm filming on Tuesday the 12th. And I have space to do it. I would obviously need to, like, put this in half and in order to write, but still it's like it's just too big to do it, so I'm gonna do it something else. Sorry, this is mostly for like tipping things in, but I've loved it this year. It's been very full of memories. I went to India for like 37 days. My husband's from India, and that's where that's from. The Bombay store, authentic Indian handicrafts, and so that's like kind of poking out, but I feel like I'm not going to use this Hobonichi the rest of the year, so kind of it's nice that it hides the 12, 1, 2, 3, because I've barely been using it in December, and I just feel like it would just be too big if I use the rest, so I'll just continue next year in a different notebook. I did not get the Hobonichi Techo this year. That is besides the point. That's not what we came here today, Holly. Let's get back to it, okay? Okay, apologies, everybody. So, where I'm going to be doing this ink test, dip pen test, is in this. This is what I put on earlier. I'll deal with this later. I'm going to put it somewhere. This is my second notebook. It's a Stalogy A5, and it's specific to Yoseka stationery. I know I'm kind of obsessed with them. Anyways, this is a book of pretty much everything that I've bought from Yoseka from July 29th, 2023 onwards. And so I'm not going to go through this right now. I can if you guys want me to in another video. right now I'm gonna open up a blank page. And I'll also introduce you to, let me see. Introduce you to this. I got Fine Writing International pen kit pocket pen from Yoseka. I should probably get that and show you guys that pen. So I'll go do that in a second. But I got the Blue Edition Ink Vent Holly Sheen. It's from 2019. My name is Holly. It's the holidays, it's the holiday season, so I figured I would use this ink for this specific video. And like I said, from Yoseka Stationery, they're based in New York. So let me go grab that pen. It's really cute. I love it. Okay. Wow. All right, so this is the pen that I got. It's the Fine Writing International. That's the name, that's the brand. Twist on and off. Pen kit pocket fountain pen in jade. This is the jade color. They have another color that's white and kind of a sky blue. And this is the stub 1.1 diamine ink inked with diamine ink vent 2020 or 2019 blue edition. And the ink's name is Holly, and it has a sheening effect. It says it's a blue edition, and I don't really see blue. It kind of sheens red. So I would think it'd be part of the red edition, but, you know, I don't know. My voice kind of gets different when I hold things up to you guys, so. Anyway, let's see. Maybe I'll have to hard start it. No, pretty good. Love it. Okay, let's get back to the video. Anyways, it twists off to uncap, and it has like a really smooth, I don't know, it's like a, I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of suctions off in a cool way. And then it caps on. This little thing keeps it from rolling intensely, I guess. Not when it's an intense roll, it won't hold it, supposedly, but when it's just on a flat desk, it'll hold it straight up, so. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna use this blank page to do the test. All right, back to regularly scheduled programming, I guess. I'm not sure if anybody would be interested in looking at this, but established 1864, made in UK, ink vent blue edition. Like I said, this ink color was created in 2019, and then it became part of the regular blue edition that they have, so you can still purchase it. Originally created for the first ever ink vent calendar. I just said that. But that was also their first ever. So the 2019 ink vent calendar was their first ever. Collection of 25 inks joins our full range of full-size bottles, perfect for use with fountain pens, brushes, and nibs, which is what we're going to be using today. This collection, design and illustration, is by Sarah J. Coleman, and it is a 50 milliliter box, which I think is wrong because it's a bottle, the 50 milliliter bottle. Yeah, 50 milliliter bottle. The box is in 50 milliliters. It's got to be more. Let's see. It was first launched in 2019, the first of its kind in the world. 25 brand new inks, one per day for the December countdown. Cool. So, a little late to the party. But like I said, it has my name, and that's how I wanted to do it. Is it me, or since I stopped the video in the beginning of this video and then restarted, I've kind of been all over the place. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah. Okay. Oops. Just want to look at the packaging here. Okay, Sailor. So I'm gonna dip this, and in dipping videos, I usually am questioning how far they dip the nib. Do they go all the way up here? Do they go here? I mean, I don't think so, obviously, because it would just get all inked everywhere. But you definitely have to go past the heart. So I'm gonna try to aim for going right here, just below the F, so that it gets enough ink to, you know, hopefully write for a couple sentences. And I don't think I'm really gonna write anything specific. Okay, let's see, that's not where I want to be, so I'll do it again. And that's perfect. Okay. All right, and this is the Sailor. Very pretty holly color. Nib pen. Time. Not like the smoothest ever, but you know, Sailor has kind of a feedback to their nibs. So, anyways, I'll keep going. Blue edition. I never know where to put the comma. So, comma, blue edition, whatever. Maybe I should have put it here or here, but okay. Holly. Yeah, we still have a good amount left, so I'm gonna keep. It's starting to fade at least, but maybe it's just kind of drying on the inside there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna dip it one more time. Whoa, that was close. Okay. And just do scribbles and see how many lines we get. Wow. I mean, this is scribbles, but still. Dang. Okay, so the other ones are just definitely gonna go on for a long, long time. Coming to an end here. Okay. Got my water. and swish it around. I don't want to get water in the hole at the top because it should be annoying to have that part dry, but so that's how I do it. If this had the feet inside, it would go a lot longer, but I mean, that's pretty long as it is. Okay. I feel, see if they're aligned. They look aligned. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Now, for the 2.0 calligraphy pen. Now this holds more, but I also want to give it the same. Yes, okay, that's good. This is gonna hold a lot of ink, man. Okay. Skip one line and go here. Wow, oh my goodness. Sailor. I don't know, do people usually put a millimeter stub or just 2.0 stub will do? Oh, it's 2.0, not 2.00. Jeez Louise. Oh, okay. Stub. Obviously inked with the same ink. This feels nice to write with. Feels a little loose somehow, but just me. 2019. Can I fit me there? So. Blue edition. Okay. I'm gonna keep going for several pages, I feel. A lot of the ink came out right there, but I still think this has a lot more to go. Okay, pause for 1 second. I'm gonna grab this and put it here. Ooh, okay. No, I should have kept it there. Okay, we'll just keep it there for now. And continue on. Sorry for all the shadows. Hopefully you guys get out of this video what you were looking for. And garbage is getting picked up right now. So when I was on YouTube looking at these dip pens, examples of writing with these dip pens, how long do they write for? I never saw somebody go all the way to the end with it. Okay, wow, I thought it was going to be a lot more. Good, okay, done. Sweet. Cool, okay, so that's what it looks like. Oh shoot, I should have signified. Let me just write that. How should I signify that this is the stub, or this is the feed? With feed. Okay, alright. Sorry, little ink, I just wasted you. I also, in the videos I was watching, didn't see kind of people, what am I trying to say here? Didn't see people kind of show what all was left under the feed. So I'm going to take that off and see, like, because I want to know if I'm doing this color, holly, writing, and then I swash it around with water and I try a different color, or I wipe it off and then I try a different color, you know, what would that be like? Would the previous ink interfere with that ink? You know, how good does this water thing, you know, work? So that's what I'm going to try right now. And also, you know, am I getting water in here, dipping my pen in another ink, and then there's still water in there and kind of adding water to that ink mixture? So those are the questions I had. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna take this off for the first time. Oh, it's coming. Okay, so I'm kind of like putting my nails in those little divots in the pen. And there's one right there. So I'm pulling. It's gonna fly, by the way. I just know it. I just know it. Out and up. Okay. I also didn't see anybody remove this, so I don't really have anything to it. Oh, maybe I could use the tweezers, but I don't want to scrape it. I just like want to use my teeth. Is that so bad? Okay, awesome. Got it. I just want to use my teeth. Like, look at me. What a freak. Okay. That is the star of the show right now. Okay. I'll put you to the also, you'll notice there is no residual color on that. There's no residual color, and there's barely any water that was left in here or in here. It's pretty clean. Okay, so keep that to the side and we'll dip. We'll do one more dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Okay, we'll see how much this goes for. Okay, definitely gonna have another splotch, I'm sure. Hmm. I'm going to move this because it's getting in the way of my writing. Okay, so all the ink went in here. Oops. So without the feed, you can obviously see this is not very great. I mean, because it's a 2.0 calligraphy nib, so, you know, it kind of makes sense. This is okay. I'm gonna try to write in like big letters so that it doesn't all just fall out at once. We'll try that. I'll do that much, okay. Yeah, it's a good thing that I got this with, well, the 2.0 calligraphy nib comes with this. Okay. So, as you can see, actually, I will do lines and just see what happens. There's some water back there. It's kind of scratchy. Got something in there. I might take these to the micro mesh that I got from Goulet Pens and just, you know, tweak it to my writing style and make sure that it works well for me and isn't so scratchy. Oh yeah, there's some water back there, I can see it. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so that one's done. Now the fude. You know what? I'm gonna put this one in and do that last. Because this will show a better comparison from the front video, or the front one. Oh my goodness. It's going through. Yikes. The bikes. Surprised I haven't gotten any ink on my hands. Well, barely. Okay, I do. But you know what I'm saying. Still recording. Okay. Awesome. How should I? So that it kind of works that way. I'll do the fude nib last. Okay, so now I'm going to do the fine nib again. The fine nib again, but now I've added the feed. Okay, I need that. I'm being really quiet right now, realizing. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but my cat's water fountain is making noise. I don't know if it does that, because it's a fountain. My pinky finger's like doing its own things. Being weird. Okay, this is lasting a long time, I'm realizing. Okay. Kind of just was relaxed and trailed off there. There, here we go. On to the next page. So far, so good. Cool. Oh no. Okay, I think it's dry. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see how much longer you can go. I have a feeling it's going to go all the way down to this page. Oh yeah, then we still have the fude nib to do. It's getting to be a long video, everybody. Hopefully that's okay with you. Wow, this holds a lot of ink. I mean, holds, sure, but it strategically lets the ink out, you know, once it touches the page. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Oh my goodness, we're still going. Wow. This is awesome. You could write on and on and on. You could, well, the thing is you couldn't like journal for over several days with this nib because it would dry out. Because there's, you know, it just would. Because there's no like cap really. You just turn it in on itself and then the ink is touching the air and the air will evaporate the ink, and yeah, you wouldn't want to leave ink in this for longer than a couple hours, even longer than a couple minutes, I'd say. Like once you've been done writing. Once it's done writing, wow. Okay. Once it's done writing, I was saying, you immediately will wash it with water to keep it nice and clean for the next time that you use it. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Let me get that all nice and clean. Might have dipped that too much in water. I mean, I should use some like clear water for this part, but oh well. I'm also gonna take the feed out of this one, so yeah, we'll see that everything's gotten clean. Okay, maybe I can take it out easier this time. Nice. Oh, there was still some on there. Still some green in there. So that would have definitely interfered with the other ink. Okay. Good to know. Maybe I shouldn't swish it. I should swish it around a little more. Maybe that was the issue. Okay, put you back in your home. Okay, good. 2 down, 1 to go. I guess now that I've done all of them with the nib in, or with the feed in and with the feed out, I must do it with this one for you guys. Consistency, you know? Okay. one's scratchy too. Sailor hocoro pen. I don't know if you can hear that. Fude with feed. Oh. Diamond Ink Pen 2019. Blue. Yeah, it's really that it feels like it's scratching up the page. But it looks fine to this eye. Okay, I think it just needs some practice. Never written with a Fude nib like this before. It's so quiet, I can hear the clock ticking in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but also, in case you were wondering, oh wait, okay, I guess I did go all the way to the page. In case you were wondering, I'm filming this on my Google Pixel 6 Pro. Also, this is very unrelated, but the Fude nib can write thick, kind of like this, or it can write thin, you know, depending on the angle that you use it at. And you can also write extra fine if you flip it upside down, which I think is very cool, because you basically get 3 pens in one, you know. It's the 2mm calligraphy pen that I did second, this guy. Since it has a 2mm nib, it puts down a lot more ink on the page, and so it loses ink quicker, and that's why it's really nice that they have the feed in there. But it also isn't surprising to me that that one, you know, had the least amount of lines. Because it's putting more ink down on the page with each line, so it'll run out faster. but without the feed in there, it's a lot shorter, and we already saw that. But yeah, we're still going. Food A with feed. I think we're coming to the end here. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. All done. Excuse me. Lots of carbonation in Diet Coke, so it's coming up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it without. Okay, almost forgot. Oops. Don't worry, it's not breaking. There we go. See, looks like it's just water in there, so that's good. I mean, mostly just water. I don't know, I don't think I would sweat it too much. I think I would just, if I had like a separate thing of water where I could dip most of the ink out in one water and then having mostly clear water, then I think I would be okay with just, you know, using it as is and not taking the feed out to make sure that it's all cleaned out. So, okay. We'll see how long this one lasts without it now. I'm writing right over the same place. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the same line where I started. Okay. Man, I have to really pay attention to these lines. Okay. A lot less lines. So as you can see, the feed is very valuable for longer writing sessions. And it comes with the Food A and the 2mm calligraphy nib. You can't get them without that, but you can take it out if you wanted to, but I like it in. I think I'm gonna keep them in. With the fine pen, that doesn't come with a feed. You can obviously purchase the feed separately if you wanted to, or use a feed from a different pen. a different pen that you have, a different dip pen that you have from Sailor's Hocoro line, but you could also just use it as is because it does have a good amount of lines, you know, depending on your use case. Okay, I'm just talking crazy right now. Hopefully you guys have followed with me. I don't know. But now let's check. Alright, so this is the Sailor Hocoro dip pen, fine, without. I'm just gonna quickly. The thing about this is it's quick, you know. Put some more back in there because I just need to write a couple words, and I think I can get it away with just as much. Okay, without the feed. Oh yeah, without the feed, but with writing these letters, we got like 2.5 lines. 2 2/3 lines. So that wasn't very much. And then I did it again. 12, barely. So 12 lines, but maybe 11.5 good lines. I'd say that's pretty good for scribbles. Yeah. Then the Sailor Hocoro dip pen 2mm stub with the feed, because it came with the feed, I kept it in. 16, so like kind of 15 good lines. 14.5 good lines. Versus the dip pen 2mm stub without the feed, and we got barely 2 lines, like barely anything. Yeah, because remember when I started, it all dropped off on the page, and then I could write like SA barely. So that was just not a good test essentially, but you get 2 squiggle lines essentially with that one, and like maybe 3 decent letters, but this was like overkill. Like it went right here when I did it, so a lot of the ink went on the page. So I would say, yeah, it's good that it comes with the feed, and don't take it out. That's what I'd say. Sailor Hocoro dip pen feed, fine with feed. So initially we did the fine without feed, and we got like this many, basically this many, and 1.5 for good writing. And we got a whole A5 page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and also there's like 24 right there, so now I know. 24, 48, I believe I did exactly on there. And 64 lines, 65, 66, 67 lines. Oh, sorry, that not good lines. It was 65 good lines. Or good squiggle lines. So it's pretty great with the feed. It doesn't come with a feed. If you want a longer writing session with a fine nib from the Hocoro dip pen line, then maybe add the extra feed. I believe it's $3 to get just the plastic piece if you want it to add to this one. but I think I can get away with, you know, writing the name of something pretty good. And I don't mind dipping it again if it's just a quick writing session. Okay, now it's a lot of lines. Okay, now sailor, hocoro, dip pen, fude with feed. Well, this was a lot too, as I recall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 plus 24 is 44. 45, 46 and a half, but 45 good lines with the fude with the feed. Now, sailor, hocoro, dip pen, fude without feed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half good lines. So, quite a difference. 45 and 5. So, but the fude does come with the feed, so I mean, you don't have to keep dipping it, and you can just wash it away. So, I mean, I wouldn't take it out either. I'll just keep them as is, just how I purchased them. I think that's all I was going to show you guys. It's been really long. It's been really fun. You know, just squiggling lines, but, you know, I figured it'd be a good opportunity to show anybody else that had the same questions that I did. That, you know, the examples of this. So thank you for stopping by, and I think now I'm going to maybe micromesh these so that they fit for my writing style a little bit better. Thanks again, and if you like this video, definitely subscribe, and if you do so, then I'll probably be, you know, more motivated to keep making videos if people are interested. So, okay, bye. Have a good day. Thank you.